Hello everybody, Ashley here. I am Sosa Girl Extreme, but you guys can all call me Ashley since that's what I open with every single time. But we are going to be doing a Sims 4 Dine Out LP. So right now we have Miss Carissa here, who is going to be our sim that we are going to do this LP with. Now, a little bit about Carissa. She lived with two parents. She's an only child, and her mom used to always cook all the time. And she used to aspire to cook. She really loved cooking. She really loved being creative with it. And with this LP, we aren't going to start off automatically with our own restaurant. We're going to have to kind of build for it. We need to get at least 10,000 grand to start off. So this is Carissa O'Connor. That is her full name. She is ambitious, a perfectionist, business savvy, and also there was another one too. I can remember though. The other one is, oh yeah, neat. So she's very oriented towards basically being successful. She isn't a gold digger or anything like that. That's not the reason why she wants to be fabulously wealthy, or the reason why she wants to have a successful career. Now, she's going to start off in the culinary career before we go ahead and get her own restaurant, because like I said, we're going to build for it. I don't really want to use cheats for this just because I don't really approve of them. Now, of course, maybe we can have her take out a loan if it does take too long. I can always do that. I'm not really for doing that, but I can do it. We're going to start from the bottom now that we're here, and we're going to go ahead and just basically start off with a bottom line restaurant, nothing fancy, really like a gutter restaurant basically, and then we're gonna go ahead and just keep on getting bigger and bigger and improving. And maybe, I'm not sure, but we'll probably go in to see if we can actually own multiple restaurants at once, because that'd be kind of interesting if we could. So basically what we're gonna do right now anyways, or close to right now, is I'm gonna have her go ahead and just meet some people maybe. It is a Sunday, and actually, when I spawned first into this lot, I watched as everyone went and left from their houses. I was just like, yeah, welcome wagon's not coming, is it? Because I had to go ahead and place everybody who I wanted into this town, and then kind of make up their own little backstories, of course. And also, I went ahead and opened up into everyone's household just by pressing play, and then unplayed all those households, because sometimes when you add people in, at least in my game, they disappear or they just stay inside their houses almost like almost like they're on pause really until you're ready to play them, and then suddenly they go out into the world once you do that. But until then, until you visit their house or play them, they're kind of stuck inside their houses, almost on pause. They don't do anything. It's really weird. I'm not sure if that happens in anyone else's game, but it happens in mine. Also, some of you might be wondering, hey Ashley, where's that LP that you promised us? Or not that LP, but that whole review on owning your own restaurant and all of that. Well, you see, I really wanted to get to recording an actual LP instead of doing another overview of how you start your own restaurant, especially since, I don't know, you guys have to tell me how much you really want that. Tell me in the comments down below if you guys really want to see it by tomorrow, or if you guys just don't really care if I add in or not, because I might wait a while before I do it, just because I really want to record. I don't have that much time to record, so I really just want to kind of get to doing this LP instead of spending time doing an overview. I will still do a review on restaurants, but really, to be honest, I want to do a review. I want to do it kind of quick because, to be honest, it just came out. I don't want to wait a terribly long time and then be like, okay, here it is, like 5 months later or something crazy. But of course, it won't be that long. But I want to go ahead and do it when I don't really have, when I have more time, basically, because right now I don't really have that much time. Alright, this guy looks like he's a pizza restaurant person, so I don't really know why, but he has the emblem on. I asked him what his career is, and it looks like he is a pizza delivery guy, which is kind of weird, because, like, okay, if you're a pizza delivery guy, what'd you do? Like, did you deliver someone's pizza or something? Because everyone left their houses, so, maybe he's just being a creep. Alright, well, another way that we can go ahead and have Carissa earn some money is by painting, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get her an easel. So either that, or maybe she can write books, but to be honest, I think I'm already having, I forget her name, which is pretty bad. I forget her name, but she's in my legacy challenge, and I forgot it. But I'm already having her kind of write books, or really not, we haven't started having her write books exactly just yet. But I'm already having her kind of do that, and I just need Carissa to get some money and get kind of fast, and I think if she builds her painting skill, that will necessarily do it for her. As I said, she is kind of creative, so it's still keeping with being her and being true to her. if we go ahead and have her paint. I was thinking she'd actually paint food. It'd be kind of cool if she was, while she was working her restaurant, if she painted and like went ahead and took pictures of food and stuff, and then I don't know, something like that, something to kind of give her restaurant a little bit of its own sort of character, I guess. I think that it's it, uniqueness maybe, where she paints pieces of food, or if she ends up painting pieces of food, we just save it for our restaurant. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to end up building our restaurant or if we're just going to go ahead and get it off of the gallery. Because considering the fact that I really suck at building restaurants, I'm not sure if I want to necessarily do that. Now, if you guys are watching my Legacy Challenge, you guys have already seen the bar that we are going to go to. I think it's called Joe's Bar. For some reason, right now it's called the Red Velvet. I think it's because it was before the update where they added it in where automatically you place a restaurant. No matter what, it changes the name to what the person decides to name it, which I like a lot better. I don't like having the restaurant just the name of the lot that was previously there before it, because I don't like going in and having to change the name myself. If I'm too lazy, I won't do it, but I just don't really like it because it's not the actual name of the restaurant or the place that we're going to. Why am I talking about restaurants? I know this is a restaurant LP, but this is a bar, Ashley. Okay, well, actually, this girl right here, we're gonna go ahead, come over here, and talk to her. Gosh, it feels so much like, what's her name? I think it's Ellie. I'm not sure. I think I named her Ellie. This feels like Ellie with the whole, what's his name? It's like, gosh, I'm forgetting everyone's name, right? I always forget his name, though. I'm not sure why. It's like that other bartender guy, if you guys are watching. Which, I mean, not too many people watch that part, which I don't mind, because that part really sucked when I made it. So, we're gonna come over here and just kind of get to know Abby. I think it's Hartson? I'm not sure. It is. I made her name, but I can't really remember it. And gosh, I'm slipping up on my words, right? Okay, well, we're gonna get to know where we're in discuss interests and be like, she's probably gonna be like, oh hey, you're new around here, aren't you? And she's like, yeah, I am. She's like, what? You guys don't get many new people? And she's like, oh no, not really. Because actually, most of the fact that Willow Creek is pretty full and everyone knows each other. And she's like, oh really? And she's like, yeah. So we're gonna kind of just go ahead and get to know her a little bit, figure out about this place, because as you guys probably could have figured, the fact that restaurants, you're gonna have to know the people who are at your restaurant, right? And as you guys can see, she is our neighbor, so she actually lives right next door to us, and we're gonna be getting to know her pretty well. So we're just gonna go ahead and get to know her, and she's gonna tell us that she's our neighbor, and we're gonna be like, oh really? And she's like, yeah, so you guys just moved to the house next door? And we're like, oh yeah, we did. She's like, oh, that house was empty for a while. She's like, the person who lived there moved off to Oasis Springs. And she's like, oh really, why is that? And she's like, oh well, there was some drama going on. And that's all she's really gonna tell us about it. So, as I was saying, which I had totally just forgot, uh, oh yeah, restaurants. Okay. Now I remember. So as I was saying, you're gonna get to know the people who come to your restaurants. Obviously, a lot of these people who live in Willow Creek go out a lot. A lot of these group that we're gonna eventually get to know of people, really different people. Not that they're necessarily a group because they all know each other or of each other, but they have their own sort of relationships with each other, obviously. So as I was saying, we're going to get to know a lot about them. We're going to get to know what their favorite food is, obviously, because if you are a good person at owning a restaurant, if you're a good person at owning a restaurant, oh my gosh. Well, that's the best way I can say it, okay? But if you are a good person at getting a restaurant, you obviously know your customers, you know what they like, you know sometimes they're regulars. And obviously, if a lot of people get to know Carissa over here, they might actually go to a restaurant quite often. And she might get to know the locals, and obviously, gossip goes around. She's going to have her waiters gossiping, obviously, about people and their relationships and what they overheard at the dinner table and such like that. And obviously, there's going to be a lot of that going around with these group of people because they have a tendency to start some gossip and some, drama, basically. And the person who lived in Chris's old house kind of left because of that, because they were just fed up with it. So, yeah, we're going to eventually learn all about that. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to have Carissa get to know everybody, because obviously, she's going to have to get to know everybody who lives in this area, right? But I haven't really thought about how she's going to get to know these people exactly just yet, but we will figure it out. Alright, so I decided that we're gonna go home because it's kind of late. I know she has work tomorrow. I'm not sure when she starts work, but we learned a few things about Abby. So, before my voice just starts going out right there, I have to clear my throat. But anyways, we're gonna have her go ahead over here and serve some food, and we're gonna have some grilled cheese, because that sounds pretty nice. And it will help her in her career, which we need her to rapidly get up to because of the fact that we need some day money. Now, I'm probably going to have her paint quite a bit, but I'm not sure if I really want to have her paint with us on camera like this because of the fact that I'm not sure if that will be boring or not. The only bad thing about her job, I think, is her hours. I think she works late, which actually isn't the best thing for us because I really want her to kind of go to those nightclubs and meet people that way too. Really have that sort of, aspect of getting to know people that way because I think that would be really great. But I'm not sure if that's exactly going to happen. I know she has days off, so maybe we will have those days off and we'll take advantage of it. But as soon as she finishes cooking this, she's probably going to eat because she is pretty hungry, which is perfect because that makes eating this perfect because she needs to cook anyways for her career. Which I said in two becauses, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Did I have her? I thought I only had her have a single serving. I had her serve something, huh? Oh. Well, I meant to have her have a single serving so she could cook more, but oh well. It doesn't really matter anyways. So, she's gonna go ahead and eat this, and she's probably gonna go to bed too. Even though whether we do or don't take out a loan, honestly, we're gonna have to meet a few people before we start our restaurant anyways, but if you guys do want me to take out a loan and you guys want to get straight into running our own restaurant, please do tell me in the comments and I will definitely do that. And oh my gosh, my boyfriend's texting me right now. It's like, okay, Mateo. He's like texting me. I'm like, I'm recording though, so he left, so I mean, I'm recording while he was gone, and then now he's back, and I'm still recording. He's like, "Oh, is your phone off?" And it's like, "No, I'm just trying to record." All right, well, anyways, we're gonna have her put away this food so it doesn't spoil, since we did spend our money on it. We're gonna have to save up money anyways, so maybe it's not too bad that she did decide to cook all of this food, so we don't have to keep saving money on food. I'm not sure how many servings are in a grilled cheese serving, but we'll find out. How many servings are in a grilled cheese serving? What a sentence. Okay, well, any day now she decides to finish eating because of the fact that I told her to stop eating a while ago, but Sims obviously cannot put down their food. So yeah, I think everyone's still probably away from their house. I didn't expect everyone to immediately leave their houses. That was kind of weird, but I guess it kind of fits with the whole aspect of the town anyways. So we're going to be ending this part off pretty soon. I know not a lot happened, but it is only the first part, and I still have to decide how we're going to meet everybody and stuff, but there wasn't really much that was going to happen in this part anyways, because it is the first part. So we're probably going to have her actually paint before we have her go to bed and end it here, because I want her to kind of get just a little bit of money. I know it's kind of random, it's like we're having her paint just like right now, but why not? I know it's kind of late, and I'm not sure when her hours are. Hopefully she doesn't start early. Can you imagine? It's like, oh, whoops. But I'm pretty sure she starts late. There really is so much I have planned, but it's like I can't really do any of it right now in this part because of the fact that I haven't really. There's not enough time. I haven't really set up for it just yet. I have to think about it, how I'm going to do it, but I just want to get the first part out here, just get this beginning part. But there's a lot I have planned, and I want to do it now, but I can't do it now because it's not in place now. So, I mean, it's not in place now. Did I just say that weird? I think I did, but I'm not sure. She's embarrassed because of the fact that she is paying something horrible. Well, oh well. I mean, you're gonna have to live with it. I forgot her name. Cassie. You're gonna have to live with it. I forgot her name and I just made her. Gosh. Alright, well, she's gonna go to bed, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this part. Cassie, what the heck are you doing napping on your bed like that? Please sleep, okay? We're not going with that. We're not doing that whole nap thing, okay? That nappy thing is annoying. I mean, if you're not sleepy, I can understand, but you aren't sleepy. Okay, well, hope you guys all enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time, or really all next part, or if you guys are watching any of my other parts, I'll see you guys then. But anyways, see you guys next time.